So today we're going to look at the two big boys, the two green mini overdrives. To me, it's not really a one or another thing. They're not the same pedal. The way that I'm going to demo them is I'm going to play a loop back through my DD500, and then I'll show you how I use each of them. Anyway, that's kind of what the Nobels has to offer for the most part. It just adds a little bit of attitude to your sound. I don't particularly like it for higher gain stuff. I have pedals on here that I like better for high-end stuff. Sort of the way that I run these things is this is my lowest. Well, you know what? Let's count the CALI too, because the CALI, it's weird. Like this whole little area here is my compression / drive area. So the way that I think about it is that this, is the lowest amount. There's no gain coming from here. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. So they all kind of go up in that, they kind of arc up in that way, and that way I can access sort of all those levels and flavors of drive through the ES8. So let's move over to the TS Mini. Immediately you can hear where that mid is more happening. So you can hear the difference is huge. You can hear the high and the low getting hacked off by the tube screamer, but that's why I love it. For anybody who's familiar with the analog band sound, let's go right across. We're going to go tube screamer, Nobels, and then Prince of Tone. So let me set these up the way that I like to have them in my gigging rig here, so that we can hear them with the rest of the pedals and all that stuff. the Prince of Tone just for a little bit of, you know what? We'll go Nobels, Tube Screamer, Prince of Tone. So it's going to go right up in gain, just like that, starting with the Nobels. So, yeah, the Telecaster loves that Nashville clean sound. Dumbly sound with the Telecaster. Anyway, that's the old Telecaster using the same pedals. So, yeah, as I was saying, the ODR Mini and the Tube Screamer Mini are two amazing pedals, but they do very disparate things. They're not. It's not a one or the other situation, unless you don't like either of the sounds. If you don't like a Tube Screamer sound and you want something that's a little bit more, I hate the descriptors like open and less compressed because they don't really tell you much. But if you need something that is a little bit less squishy, that's definitely what the ODR does well. But if you're like me, and you love the Tube Screamer sound more than almost anything, the Tube Screamer Mini is for you. I mean, but, you know, to me, I have them all, so they all sound great to me. Anyway, that is the Tube Screamer versus the Nobels ODR.